How are you? My name is Alice Munyua. I am a nurse practitioner, and today we're going to talk about the LGBTQ plus. And actually, I had hesitated about talking about or discussing anything about this topic because I know this is a touchy discussion because you can be labeled as a hater, but for me, I come to you as a medical provider, so I'm not spreading hate. I'm not saying there is a right or wrong way to look at it. I just want to give people information because you're going to start seeing this population of LGBTQ, it's getting larger, and you're going to start seeing it maybe even in your own homes, and you need to be able to handle it the best way you can with information, with understanding. And you know what they say? They say, how do they put it? If you have to give me anything, give me understanding. So some of the times the questions I hear being asked are questions like, are these people truly born like this? And I want to tell you, yes. But there is also a reason why they are born like that. Before they were born, something happened to make this situation look the way it does. The other thing I hear is, can this condition, can you acquire it as you go along your life? And yes, the other answer to that, yes. You can be born like this, and you can also acquire this condition. So how do people do that? That is the discussion we're going to have, and I'm not going to put this information out there. I want people, if you have any questions, if you want to know more, you need to get in touch with me because I only want to speak to people who are interested in getting more information. Now, human beings are spiritual beings, and one of the problems I find even when I talk to people is very few people understand the spiritual realm. They don't understand the spiritual component of a human being and how a human being interacts with the universe and what goes on in the world that we cannot see. So that's what I'll be talking with you about, and hopefully it's going to bring understanding, because understanding is what most people need. And then you'll be able to deal with whatever it is that you're dealing with properly with understanding, knowing that you're dealing with human beings, even though maybe they are not acting or behaving the way you want them to. You don't have to, because the only control you have is control of a self. You can control other people, and other people can do whatever they feel they want to do. But if we all have understanding and understand this condition properly, then we'll be able to deal with it. One of the things I find happening is people who, especially the LGBT, not the LGBTQ, but the transgender people, most people who are going through this condition, this has to be it has to be a very difficult thing to go through. When you feel like you've been born in the wrong body, because that's what I hear people saying, that I was born in the wrong body. That has to be a hell. It's like going through hell on earth, because you do need your body to live here, and to actually feel that you were born in the wrong body, that must be difficult. It must be difficult for anybody who's going through that. So my heart goes up to you and to the people who are dealing with this. And I know that most of the time there are mental health issues that come along with this condition, like, just feeling distressed over that idea that you were born in the wrong body, wanting people to accept you, and also being able to live your life in peace. So there is that distress that comes along. Sometimes you might see anxiety. Sometimes you might see restlessness, dissatisfaction, and just people. And the worst of them all is suicide. There has been a lot of suicide cases in this community, when people feel that they cannot live like this anymore. Where do they go? Where do the people that support them go? What do they do? How do they handle it when you cannot even understand it? So that's what I'll be talking with people about, because number one, we do not want people killing themselves. We also don't want people having mental health issues because of this. And we want more understanding. So that's why I'm coming to you, because there's a lot going on in this community. And actually, even the name itself, the LGBTQ plus, that means there's something else that's coming that we don't know about, but it is coming. And because things keep changing, you will start seeing a lot of things evolving, and you need to understand what's going on. So this one, I'm not gonna throw out the information out there, because it's not for everybody. It's just for those who are struggling and those who need to understand more. So get in touch with me. By now, I'm sure you know how to get in touch with me. My website is totalhealthglobal.net. You can also email me at Alice Munyua. Not Alice Munyua, I keep saying that. Alice at totalhealthglobal.net. Alice at totalhealthglobal.net. You might also want to get my book, Bipolar, because Bipolar on the Throes of the Wild Kingdom, I have a whole chapter dedicated to that condition. And usually I discuss homosexuality, I discuss the transgender, I discuss all that. And all this is to bring you more understanding. And just remember that we are all human beings. We need to respect one another, but we also need to understand what is going on. Okay? Thank you.